in Germany during the time of Hitler, during the time of the wars. It's enormous. I don't think during the time of Bismarck they had.
So was the amount of science of Soviet Union. Hold
Anyway,
on. So hold on. So was the Soviet Union, literally from medieval peasantry into industrialism. So was America between the war, between hegemon of America to hegemon of the world. What makes him so special? That's what I don't get. Why are you always bringing him up?
I'm bringing him because the amount of science and technology, okay, that was in Germany during the time was so powerful. Despite he was an evil person, that's good. We get that, but I'm looking from a economic point of view.
So Mao Zedong is good.
Why not? Why not? Why not?
Okay.
See,
no.
You're judging people from the moral point of view. That's my argument.
No. Stalin is good in your book.
Do you believe Mao Zedong made
It's
China
not
what
a
it is
moral
today?
argument. I try to find consistencies. Stalin is good in your book.
Okay. Who am I to tell? Am I
Stalin
Russian?
good in your book?
Okay,
Is
listen.
Stalin good in your book?
First of all.
Good not in the meaning of the word good.
Listen. First of all, I cannot make that argument because I'm not Russian. Okay.
You're not German either. What are you talking about?
Yeah, so yes, at the end of the day. But if you ask those people, they will tell you what. They might not tell you because morally
Which people?
Wrong.
You mean the people I talk every day?
Germans. Well, you talk, but you're not really German. See, now the world is controlled by globalists. You don't expect people to air out your feeling in public because they're
hold on.
So they'll be looking like evil and bad people. But those people do still exist.
I'm not talking about a moral argument. I don't really care about the masters, man. I don't care that he killed a lot.
But that is when you sound like that one.
No, I don't. What I say is the German state. In which condition was the German state after World War I? In which condition was the German state after World War II? Did you notice that I never bring up the masters, man? I bring up the German state, the German people.
Let me tell you that. Okay. Do you know the Versailles Treaties? Do you know the embargo that was given upon Germany? Do you know?
Yes. Do you know the treaties after World War II?
That was after World War I. Do you know how bad was it?
Pifaru, after World War II, the German state.
I'm asking you a simple question.
It was bad. But once again,
because at that time,
no.
At that time, Germany.
It's a comparison. It's a comparison. You say, bad state compared to non-state because
anyway, I leave it to you.
No.
You're a moral
which
guy.
state existed after which German state? Which German state existed after World War II? Kaiser, which German state existed after World War II?
I don't know what state existed.
None. No state. Nothing existed. There were no German state.
Okay.
It ceased to exist.
So what was there?
Occupied regions. There was no German state. Anyway. That's what I mean. Why can you not see that a state that still exists, but because they lost the war, had a bad economic compared to a state that was bombed out, a large percentage of the population was dead and didn't exist. Like, how can you compare the two?
Well, anyway, I don't want to talk for the Germans, and let's talk about Africa, because I think we spend so much time talking about European people's stuff.
When it comes to history, stay in Africa.
Exactly. Let's not be in Europeans and be so confident about European people's country and history. Sometimes I don't like making this argument because we spend so much time talking about things that does not really matter to us, but whatever. Yeah, so what was the title? That Somalis are invading Kenya. I think they should do.
Dusty.
Wait. You think that?
Just dusty.
What are you worried about? I think Somalis are helping build your country. Is that a bad thing?
Yeah, they are, but they're also invading the country. Let me give context, right? Are you them?
So Kaiser was on here while they were arguing. Just stay quiet. Give context, Kaiser. Go ahead. Sorry, sir.
Yeah, he's just gonna say things out of his mouth. Just say anything now.
Oh, Jude, usually I go to sleep, but Jude, it's in the middle of the day. It's only 1. You think I sleep at 1 p.m.? Come on. Usually I do the show tonight. You know, the night shows get more views, right? That's when I get the money. But I do the day shows just for the Europeans and the Canadians, so that they
Right.
can have a show.
I mean, it's 3 a.m. over here, but go ahead.
Yeah, I just wanted to say what you're talking about.
Yeah, no, for the Canadians, it's morning time. It's like 9 there, right? And the Europeans.
Why don't just say Central Europeans? At least in the same time zone.
That's what I'm saying. Canadians and Europeans have the same time zone. So, for example, right now, think, man, what is it for you? It's like 12,
No,
right?
Canadian doesn't have the same time zone with you. Come on, Kaiser. I mean, it's almost the same
Kaiser,
time.
Think, man,
I
isn't it
think
like
Kaiser
11:24 for you?
No, it's not. There's no
No,
place over here in Canada and
Kaiser,
United States
are
where
you
it's
sure your
11
first
a.m.
degree is not due to affirmative action, man?
Kaiser, it's
Am I
one.
sure what?
It's one.
It's 1, right?
It's one.
No, it's not. There's no
Please don't
place in
interrogate
Canada.
Kaiser. Let him
There's
speak.
no
He's a high IQ one. Don't make him stupid.
there's
Let
no
him talk.
place in
Yeah, it's
Canada right now.
12:45.
I'm even saying there's no place in Canada right now where it's 11 a.m.
Kaiser, I
Okay,
know what you're
fine.
doing, Kaiser. I know what you're doing, Kaiser. Stop
So-
back dancing for us. Stop back dancing for us. We get it.
Fair enough,
We
fair
don't want
enough.
to argue no more.
Okay. So
What
yes,
was the subject?
Somalis are
Out here like a
taking over.
minstrel sometimes.
Hey,
Let him make context, man. Guys, will go ahead and go ahead and draw context out of Somalia coming to Kenya.
Yeah, so we'll start off with Uganda, and then I'll bring up the Kenya one, right? So this is what Somalis in Uganda are doing, and how they're treating this is a Ugandan Muslim. Shout out to Allah, mashallah. Wa barakatuh, inshallah. Yeah, shout out to Allah, man. If I find that nigga, I'm gonna be happy.
Hi, Somali sisters. Please watch this video, especially if you're in Uganda. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Who told you, Somalis, that you are very different from us? Why is it that you people, when you come to the mosque to pray, you separate yourselves from the rest that you found at the mosque, inside the mosque?
You see what the sister is saying?
That's a beautiful. Who separates themselves? Somalis or the Ugandans?
Oh, no, she's a Ugandan. She's saying that Somalis are coming to Uganda, into their country as refugees. And you guess what? Uganda's got the most refugees, way more than Kenya. So they're saying they're coming to their beautiful, successful Ugandan culture, and they're coming in there and they're separating themselves when they worship. You see, that is haram in Islam.
No,
you're not supposed to separate yourself from the native.
Why, that's why when Somalis say these Bantu people are docile, I accept them. Why do you always want people to be with you? They don't want it. Let it go.
So, but why are they coming into their country? Why are they coming into Uganda?
Kifaru, you're looking at it from the
But
wrong
why are
angle.
they coming into Uganda though? Why are they not staying in their Somali country?
Well, they are refugees.
I mean, but they should stay there if they don't want to mingle.
Well, you can't force someone to mingle. You can't force someone to mingle. They didn't come there to mingle with you.
Actually, you can.
But they're coming into my home.
Don't just say something.
So if I come into your home, I should not mingle.
Always say,
Kifaru.
the Somalis want to separate themselves.
Kifaru, if I come,
no, actually, you can. You can.
But Kifaru, if I come into your home, I shouldn't mingle with you. I should just stay in my own corner and do my own things in your own home.
Okay, if I don't need you, I just make sure you're not causing problem in my home. If I have my own, if I have my own things doing, good, you're there, you're not causing problem. Go ahead, do your thing.
Wow, really?
In your own home. In your own home.
In your own home.
If I invite you, okay, say okay, what's
No,
the
reason for the invite? No, we're not invited. Kifaru said we're not invited. They were not invited.
They did not invite them.
They just came in.
Oh, bro, man, bro. Look.
No, you see what I mean? Kifaru actually.
No.
Hang on, Kifaru. Your argument is docility actually more than
no. You are the docile ones because you always want these people. You always
let me explain. Let me explain, Kifaru.
Listen. That's a docile mentality because to you, It is bad that this lady is like you support her. Why should
Exactly.
Somalis be separate from themselves? You know that all the time. These people tell you they don't want you. They're not
let,
like
But
let
you,
me
but
explain.
they
you keep
invaded
bringing
their
it up.
society. The Somalians came into their town and invaded it.
Oh my god! You guys are fucking those Bantu people, bro. You know,
No, it's the other way around. It's the other way around.
you're just so inferior.
Kifaru,
You want
Kifaru,
people
let
to
me give
like
you
you.
context.
That's the
Man,
fucking
No, it's
problem.
not about liking
You
you.
want people
Kifaru
to
is
like
like
you to
you.
be with you. Why?
It's not
Kifaru,
about liking.
it's,
It's not about
it's
liking.
about
Oh
respect,
my god!
Kifaru. Let me, Kifaru, it's kind of
people.
funny that you're actually the most docile here. Let me give context, right?
Yes.
Someone is not going to come to my house, then disrespect me in my house. That nigga is gonna be kicked out. Simple as that. You follow
Exactly.
my rules, my ceremonies, and shit. If I cook food for you, eat that shit unless you don't like it, right? You're not gonna be out there. No, you're gonna get kicked out of the house. And then you're gonna be
I'm
hungry.
gonna tell you something that is gonna shock you, and you might disagree. If those people were a group of white people who come and segregate themselves, those Tanzanians will not say a word. Believe me.
They would.
Uganda.
Tanzania and Kenyans
Why are you
or
talking about
Ugandans, whatever.
Tanzania?
Kifaru,
They will not
Kifaru,
say a word.
look,
White
Kifaru, look
people
at
even come.
wait, hang on,
Listen,
Kifaru, Kifaru.
they
You're just
even come
talking
and
around.
segregate you
Man,
from their
Kifaru
restaurant.
is talking
It's not even
niggerish
a
right now.
church.
Kifaru
Kifaru,
is talking
you're missing the
niggerish right
point.
now.
Hang on, Kifaru. She's a Muslim sister, okay? Islam is part of our culture. Somalis are coming to her country in her mosque. They're not even creating their own mosques yet because they don't have the money yet, right? They're coming to
Exactly.
her mosque
Okay,
and then
Kaizo,
segregating themselves
Kaizo,
in
I
her
get you.
mosque. That's the
Kaizo,
point. It's not
Kaizo,
nobody cares if
you
they
have
make
been in
their
the
own mosque.
UK. You have been in the UK. You all know there's a mosque for Somali people, right?
Yeah,
The
it's
Somali
okay.
people have
Okay,
their own mosques
they can do what they want in their own mosque,
You're really
Kifaru.
missing it,
listen.
Kifaru. Kifaru,
They
you're
can do
missing the
what they
No,
point.
want in
no,
their
no.
own mosque.
Listen. If they have their own ability, okay, to build their own, do it. Maybe they don't have the time,
You're
they don't
really
have the
missing the
resources
point.
here to do it. Okay,
No,
so should
Natty
they
is not
build their own?
listening.
You're missing the
Okay.
point.
Should they build their own mosques and go and worship in their Kaiser?
Sure, that's fine. Go do it in your mosque.
Okay. Then the one
But
what you
what
complain
the heck
about?
is this guy talking about? Are
Then
you
what are you
coming to my
complaining?
home and
But you said they should go
Kifaru?
build their own
You come
mosques and
Kifaru.
worship in their own mosques. Then what are you
Kifaru.
But they are
complaining
You
that they
not
don't want
in
to
their
build it?
own mosque, Kifaru. Don't talk about
They are not
Okay,
in their
independence,
own
yeah.
mosque.
please.
But they should build your. But Kaiser says they can build their own mosques and go worship there. So what's the
They're
complaining?
not doing
What
it.
she
But
That's
complaining?
they
the
are
point.
not doing it,
Kifaru, are you listening?
Kifaru.
Kifaru, listen,
No,
listen.
no. I
Kifaru is
understand.
not
Kifaru,
listening.
it
I
looks like
understand
your
all you
IQ is a
guys.
bit low. Kifaru, in Kenya,
All
hang on.
what you want is that they should come
Did
and
you
be with
understand
Kifaru,
you.
why I don't trust Kifaru? That is the reason why I
Kifaru,
don't
your IQ
trust
is
Yeah,
a bit
Kifaru.
low.
you
Listen,
can't be forcing
Kifaru.
people to like you.
You're afraid.
That's
You're
why
arguing something
I
that no
hate
one
this
cares about.
argument.
It's
You can't be
about
forcing people. See,
respect,
I give you
Kifaru.
listen. I give you my own
It's not
example.
about like. It's about
Listen,
respect, Kifaru.
I give you my own example. Okay, I was in the UK. I went I was trying to be Muslim, but I saw the racism in that thing. I had to leave. I could have I had the option to go and say, oh, why these people don't want black people? Why do they?
Kifaru, this is
What?
not the same
It's
situation.
not the same
Listen.
situation.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, let me come because first of all, that's lack of pride. That lady has got no pride, and most of those people,
What?
those Saudi, yeah. Because if you have pride,
What
you would not even
argument does
come
Kifaru is
and
making?
say all these
Kifaru, what
things
the
to
hell you
mine.
talking about?
What the hell are you talking about?
Yeah. Stop begging people. It's always the Somali. Oh, they
You
don't
see,
want
it's
to
not
marry us. They don't
begging.
want to
It's
be with
not
this. They don't
begging,
want to be with
Kifaru.
this.
Are
Come
you
on,
mentally retarded?
all this.
Kifaru, are you mentally retarded?
You got. Come on, you got inferiority complex. You feel inferior.
Kifaru don't get it, man. Kifaru don't
Hey,
get it.
you're
I mean,
Then
someone
projecting.
you
We
come
get
to
it.
are.
You guys are inferior. You feel inferior to them.
Who
That's
is
why you think they
we?
need to be them.
Who is we?
You do feel inferior. Stop talking about you don't get
Who
it.
is
That's just the
we?
truth.
Who's we?
You
Hold on,
feel
hold on, hold on,
inferior.
hold on.
You feel
Hold on.
inferior.
Kifaru,
Okay,
Kifaru, Kifaru, Kifaru.
see, why would they not be worried about some other group of people not coming to be
They
part
are
of them?
worried. That's why
See, I'm
they literally
worried.
kicked out the
No,
fucking
no, man. So
Indians. Are you fucking mentally?
I've
Are
never
you
heard.
retarded? Hang on, Kifaru,
Nah.
One second.
Come
Are
on.
you
What
fucking retarded?
retarded? That's the only way
Ugandans
to know.
literally
You inferior.
fucking
You got inferior
Kifaru.
complex.
That's fine. Kifaru, Ugandans literally fucking kicked out all the Indians from their country because they were coming there,
Good.
ruling them.
Good.
And they did that. Hang on, wait. There's
Exactly.
no
That's
argument I'm
what
trying
you
to
do.
make
Not
here.
begging them.
The
Kifaru,
argument that
no
they're not
one is talking about begging.
He
Stop it.
is.
Kifaru, this is not
No,
about
he's
begging.
not.
She
You're
is.
retarded.
She's begging. She's begging.
Ifaru, are you really this mentally deranged? Let me
Yeah,
give you the
she's
context,
begging.
right?
She's begging. She's begging.
Ugandans
You bring up a
literally
stupid, stupid,
kicked
stupid,
out.
stupid
Hang on,
video,
Kifaru, Kifaru,
and you
Kifaru,
want me
Kifaru,
to think
African
otherwise.
talking. Hold
Kifaru.
on. Kifaru, African talking is not begging.
Exactly. Look at DJ is correct. He's speaking facts. They don't want to accept. They brought up some stupid
What do you
video
mean? We
and they were
speak
thinking they're
about the
gonna make
same
facts mistake.
Ugandans. Hold on,
Let
hold on.
me see. Yeah, agreeing with you. What the hell are you
Exactly,
insane, Kifaru?
exactly, DJ. All these people that are begging Somali to be part of them, yeah. Don't
What
don't
the
don't
fuck you
don't,
Kifaru, are
don't
talking
you
market
actually
about?
them.
that
Don't do
crazy?
nothing.
No,
Are you
Kifaru is
ignoring
retarded.
everything that I'm saying? Okay, listen,
There's
Kifaru, right?
nothing you have to say. You just want to beg them. Go ahead, keep begging
How
This
them.
is it
guy,
begging? How
Kifaru,
is it begging?
your IQ honestly is lower
Yeah,
than my left.
go ahead with the
No,
IQ.
no,
That's the only
Kifaru is
Kifaru,
adjective.
talking
That,
niggerish right now.
listen,
that's the only adjective to
listen,
your IQ. Go ahead,
Kifaru,
yeah.
Kifaru. You said some things. You said they wouldn't be doing this to other races. They literally did. They realized that the
Anyway,
Indians were
play the
usurping
video. Let me listen
control.
to her. Let me stop
No,
Kifaru,
talking.
no,
the
Kifaru, you
Indians,
cannot.
Play. Let me
the
listen to
Indians.
her. Let me see what she says.
No, no, no,
Kaiser,
no,
I
no.
also
She looks
Kaiser,
docile and inferior.
Kifaru's a
Kaiser,
plan. Kifaru's a
Kaiser,
plan.
I bet you, if these Somalians were going to Saudi Arabia as refugees, they will mingle with the Arabs. You
Thank you.
know,
of course.
Yes, yes, yes.
but they are
They'll
not
be
mingling
fine.
with the Ugandans in their own country, but they will
Yeah,
mingle with Arabs if they were going as refugees
yeah,
Of
in
course.
Saudi Arabia.
yeah. And
You know,
Arabs don't give a damn if Somalis are mingling with them or not. That's just the fact. But you do. What the hell?
No, they do care actually.
Ah,
Kifaru. One
guy.
second. Let me
Go
correct
ahead.
you,
Yeah.
Hold
Kifaru,
on,
because you
hold on.
like
You
to say
mean,
a lot
hold on,
of
hold on.
things.
You mean the same Saudi Arabians who have a laws that black men cannot marry Arabs? You mean them Saudi Arabians?
Go
They
ahead. Go
do
ahead.
care.
Please leave
They
the
do
Somalis
care.
alone. Let them be who they are
it,
and live
it
in
wouldn't,
peace
it
Yes,
in
would,
the community.
Kifaru, it
yes, but
wouldn't even be
Ugandans
the,
can
it
do it.
wouldn't
So
even
only
be.
Uganda. What is the
Kifau, it
problem?
wouldn't even be the Arabs forcing Somalians to mingle. It's gonna be Somalians themselves trying to mingle with the Arabs. It's not gonna be the Arabs trying to mingle with them, but they are not doing the
Yes, no,
same
but
thing
no,
in
I'm speaking
Uganda.
from the point they have gone to that country the same as they have come to Uganda. And the Ugandans are worried that they don't pray with them. So the
Yeah, but
Saudis
No, no,
they
they
that's
go in the
fine.
invite
That's
same
them.
fine.
mosque.
Wait, let me
Why are
finish.
they not praying with them?
The Saudis invited the Somalis to their country as much as the
Nobody
Ugandans.
invited the
No,
Somalis to
I'm
I did
just
Uganda.
not say
making
that.
an
I say if they
example.
go as refugee in
Oh my
Saudi
God.
Arabia, they will force.
No, no,
They will be going. Come on,
Kifaru,
Okay,
Kifau.
go
Kifaru,
I'm
ahead.
why
Yeah,
are
done,
you
go
man.
ahead.
lying?
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go
Since
ahead.
when did Saudi Arabia invited Somalis? Why are you lying all the time?
Go ahead,
exactly. And
go ahead.
also,
Continue,
you
continue,
need to stop
continue.
being puppet
I
sport
think
too,
that's
right?
why Kenya is Somalis are taking over Kenya. If people think like Kaiser over there, go ahead.
Because because I think this way. Okay, anyways, Kifaru, let me give you the context again, right? Let's hope your IQ can keep up. These are Somalis going to Ugandan mosques, then separating themselves, which is against Islamic principles of Ummah. That is not a good thing because you, as a foreigner, think you're better than the natives, right? Therefore, the foreigners will be kicked out, like the Indians got kicked out and killed and massacred. That is what the Somalis will happen to them if they're not careful. This is Uganda we're talking about. These are Nilos, not some dusty docile Bantu. So I'm just making that really clear, Kifaru.
Nothing is going to happen. That's just you're just saying
It
things.
already has happened in the past. Are you ignoring me?
You're just
I
speaking
just
things.
literally
Nothing is going
told
to
you that
happen.
these niggas got rid of Indians from their country, right? These are some dusty refugees that don't even belong there. Secondly, Kifaru, right? The Kenyan problem is a slightly different problem, right? Because they are a native tribe in Kenya, so they can pretend that they're Kenyan. That's a different Uganda. There's no Somali native tribe in Uganda. These are completely foreigners. Secondly, everyone complains about foreigners usurping control. UK was cucked. When the Pakistanis started raping British women, the UK man was so cucked. Docility is not complaining and doing something about it. Not
Yeah, it's
complaining.
weak.
The
That's
white
been weak.
man did not complain and got their women raped,
That's
children
been
raped by
weak.
Pakistani and Indian men.
Hmm.
That's been weak,
I
man.
don't know what
Be
you're talking
yourself.
about.
Love yourself.
Actually,
Love.
actually, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
Have
No, no,
pride
Kaiser,
in
Kaiser, I have a
yourself.
question. I have
Do
a
not
question. I
make
have a
that kind
question.
of complaint.
No, no, Kaiser, I have a question. Did the UK man did actually something about it, or did they just complain?
Oh well, unfortunately, because of the whole race issues, the UK didn't do anything about it until it happened. So after they raped like hundreds of women, then they did an investigation. Then they put those Pakistani and Indian men to prison for that. But that, unfortunately, was a scourge on the UK criminal justice system. The police were so worried about racism that they didn't want to do proper research until the fact happened. So that is called docility, right? You are allowing a foreign culture coming to your land and then abusing your people. That is docility. Kifaru is literally insane. He just thinks
No, no,
everybody
no,
should
no,
come
no. I think you
and
lack
take
you
you
lack
over.
pride. Or you
That's
guys lack
insane.
pride. You because I'm gonna give you my own personal
Pride is
example, my
not
own
letting
personal.
anyone set shop
Listen,
in your
listen, listen,
country. Are you
listen,
literally
listen,
insane?
listen. It's not insane. If you invite someone in your house, okay, let's wait,
They did
house is
not
where.
invite them. They came as refugees.
But no, but
Okay.
if you, but that's what it means. If you accept them, it means you have accepted them to be refugees. Okay, so let's not go
Oh,
into the
okay.
semantics. So they are there. If I don't care about, if I don't need you, if I think okay, whatever, you're nothing, why should I be worried? But if I see you as someone that I need you, I need to be part of you, I need to work with
You
you.
should always be worried
Listen,
about
listen,
anything.
listen.
That
I'll be
what the
So
hell is
worried.
wrong
someone
with
is
you?
living in
I'll
your
be
house, you
worried
wouldn't
that
want to mingle with that person.
you're
So
not being
someone
part
is
of me.
living in your house, you wouldn't want to worry with that person. Find out what is his name,
Oh, man.
how was he
Okay,
doing in
again,
his
and
country. Come on, man.
listen. This is the thing. And even if you know, if you go do the census, you even try to count how many Somalis are in Uganda, it might be a negligible population even in the whole
What
of
does
Uganda.
negligible mean? Your number.
So what is your point?
You don't need to be worried about them.
Hold
That's
on,
my
hold on, hold
point.
on. Kifao, do you have the same? I have a question. Do you have the same energy with the white boys when they're complaining all the time?
Bro, I talk about Africa, man. The white boys, you can't do nothing, bro. The white boys are powerful. How you gonna argue with them? You can only
So he has
talk,
the
but you
same
can't you can
energy.
you can't do nothing to them. You can just talk, but they can mess your country up, bro.
So
Oh, Kifari.
hold on. So it's a white boy complaining about Muslims in the UK. Do you have the same energy?
What? What did you say?
So white boy complaining about Muslims in the UK. Do you have the same energy?
Well, that's the white boy. If they've got some white boy like me, okay, I don't think they really complain. If they're complaining about the crime.
Kifaru, you're
If
really
if
not
they're
saying anything,
complaining,
right? We have to
if the
legitimate
UK,
Okay,
concern.
he's
if
saying
if
anything.
the
He's
My
if
saying.
the
Somali
white
sisters,
boys if white boys are complaining, they're complaining
please watch
about
this
maybe
video,
crime.
especially if you're in Uganda. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Who told you Somalis that you are very different from us?
Wow.
Why is it that you people, when you come to the mosque to pray, you separate yourselves from the rest that you found at the mosque, inside the masjid?
That's not good, man.
You
Let
find
her
And they
yourselves
speak.
welcome
already
you
made a
guys as
line
Please let her
refugees.
somewhere,
speak.
and you separate yourselves in a cocoon of 3, 4 people, and you stand alone. Is that Islamic?
Islamic.
How exceptional are you? Is your blood green? Is your
Yeah,
urine like cooking oil?
I'm sick of
What
these
the
people.
fuck?
I'm sorry to mention, but I am very pissed. Why is it that you people, okay, carrying your own prayer mats is okay, but why do you have to separate yourself from the rest of the congregation that you've already got in the mosque? You people are not
That's
behaving
crazy.
like Muslims. I don't know what is wrong with our Somali sisters. You think you're different? Is
They
it because
are.
of your
They
color or
are.
texture or anything? You
God,
people.
this is just
I
inferior.
mean,
God.
in Islam, it
Oh,
should be now the
Kifaru, one
thing
second,
written down.
Kifaru. Even hang on, Kifaru. Let me give you context, right? Even
There's
Arabs
no
don't do that.
context, man. Just say what you want
Hang
to
on,
say.
there is a lot of context. Even Pakistanis
Kifari
and
said there's no
Arabs don't do this.
And
This
one,
guy is
no,
so
no wonder Kifar is a
nobody
Hitler
does that,
worshipper.
Kifaru. That's actually against Islam. It's like your brain is like literally the
No,
size of a
Kaizo,
peanut.
stop talking about
Nobody does that.
stop talking about cement. It's against. We know nobody respect that BS. You know what? Oh,
We're
you can do
she
this.
is
You
a
can do this.
Muslim
So
talking about her culture from an Islamic perspective. I
die. You know
respect
what I'm
that.
talking about. You
That's
don't
the
want to
point.
accept. Come on.
Who cares what you're talking about? We're talking
Yeah.
about her perspective as a Muslim.
So that's how Muslims
That's
need to
You
behave.
against
have to
That's your
Muslim
point, right?
principles.
especially if you're
Bro,
Especially.
Kifaru, they're doing
I'm,
the same thing
I'm
in
with
South
Kifar
Sudan.
there.
There's a whole Kifaru, there's a whole TikTok war even with the South Sudanese. This is a recurring behavioral trait that, and if they're not careful, they'll be kicked out of everywhere that they go. It is literally the same. They go to Ethiopia, it's the
Wow.
same situation.
Wow.
Yeah, look,
Kifaro
it's
doesn't
not.
want to
It's
understand.
that you're not gonna blame Somalis for liking themselves one of stick among themselves.
It's
I
not
won't
about
get
like, are
that.
you retarded? Like, this guy is actually
Hold on,
he's
What
hold
you
on.
talking about retarded? That's why
Kifaro.
you
Then
You
why
complain.
has it
cannot go to
You
Somalia?
someone
complain
else's
the whole
country and
all
Kifaro,
the
twist.
time. Look,
Kifaro.
this is the thing.
Why has it not in Somalia? Why has it not in
Exactly.
Somalia?
If they don't want to mingle, why they don't stay in their own
Exactly.
country? If they don't want to mingle,
Exactly.
Bro, stop bringing that kind of argument. But
Very
okay,
easy
look,
come
because
on,
look,
man.
see,
even Somalis don't like each other. I'm actually with Kefaros. That's why I say Somali culture are assholes by nature. I don't know why you
look,
complain.
see. Okay, it
Say
might
such
be, for example,
assholes.
okay.
No, Kefaro, let me cook. Let me cook.
Let's
Let me
reason.
cook.
Yeah, let's reason. Let's bring
No,
some
let me
reasoning.
cook.
Okay.
Somali culture is just assholes that they waged a 30-year war on their own. They're such
Exactly.
assholes
They
in their
don't like their
cultures.
own
They
people.
waged
They
30
hate
years
each
war
other
on
the
their
most.
own.
Okay,
This guy is retarded.
let's bring some sense and logic here. Okay, so
So
I'm
say,
talking on the.
don't wage a war?
I'm
Don't wage a
talking.
war?
I'm talking I'm assuming that I don't know how new those people are in that mosque. So I'm assuming that maybe this is just some new group of people that have not familiarized themselves with those in the mosques, and maybe they need time. Maybe they need time to stand and say, okay, let's be among ourselves, before we start getting in an acquaintance with those people. I've seen Somalis, okay, when they go to mosques like for not with North Africans, they do separate themselves because those people think when they're praying they're gonna like do pickpocket things.
Shout out
I've
to
heard them.
Johnny
Listen, where
Somali.
It's even
listen.
pickpocketing. No,
I've
no,
seen them
Kifaro.
on TikTok. Listen,
Stop the
I've seen
cap.
them on
Stop the
TikTok
cap.
Pickpocket.
saying, "Whoa, guys, let me speak." I've
Show me the
seen them
video.
on
Show me the
TikTok.
video. I know you won't find it, so show me the video. You're lying.
I don't really keep that.
You're
They say,
lying.
okay, when they
Oh yeah,
go,
you don't.
those people don't want to be among them because they think, they're black, they're gonna do pickpocket or pick your phones while they pray. So they prefer to be their own little group and pray. What is wrong with that? They
They're
feel
gonna say
confidence
Somalis are
and comfortable
pickpocketing in
doing that.
North Africa, so
Yeah,
they know
yeah.
the North Africans. You're insane. Kifaru, listen. There's something
I
Listen,
called
let
mean,
them
respect.
separate themselves and
Listen,
pray. They're
hang on,
praying to
Kifaru,
God. They're not praying
Kifaru.
to
One
that.
second, brother. Please, just listen. There's something called respect. You're not gonna come to my house and usurp authority in my house.
okay, now
And I don't agree with what happened to the Indians in Uganda, but I'm telling you that is exactly what happened to the Indians coming to Uganda, usurping authority over the local natives. I'm not a white man, Kifaru. I'm not gonna let some foreigner come to my land and take control of my land, Kifaru. What
But
I'm
you
saying is,
So
complaining that they're
Kifaru is
taking over
promoting
Kenya already.
segregation. Kifaru is promoting what happened to South Africans. He
yeah, of course.
believes that the white man has the
No,
right
no,
to
no,
come
no.
into our country and segregate themselves.
They were being oppressed. That's different, dude. That's
But
segregation and
that's
oppression.
segregation that you can't come into
No one is
someone's
being
place
oppressed over
and
there. It's just a free will. It's just a free. Maybe they don't like those people that come into the house of God to
if
pray
you
to
don't
God.
like them, why you come into their country? You don't like
They're
them.
coming.
Stay in your own country,
They're
man.
going to the house of God to pray. They're not going to
Kifaru,
meet people,
It's
create
like almost like
acquaintances with
you
people.
know what? I think you're the most docile. You know why? The Ugandans
Yeah,
have something
I'm
authority.
docile
Hang
because I
on,
don't
hang on.
beg people. You're
No,
docile
it's
with
not about begging. You know, listen to what
inferiority
I'm saying,
complex.
Kifaru.
You feel
Kifaru, you're not
inferior to
listening
the
to what we're
Somalis,
saying.
just accept. Stop saying you're
Kifaru, you're
docile.
not listening to what we're saying. It's a simple argument.
You're just having a
Hang
circular.
on, just
You're
listen
making a
to the
circular
argument, Kifaru.
argument. I know what
I
you're gonna
know you
say
love
anyway.
keep saying things like circular argument. You don't mean anything, Kifaru. The argument is simple. You're gonna come to my country and disrespect me in my country, you're gonna get got. You're gonna get kicked out. As simple as that. There's no forcing people, begging. No, if they continue doing this behavior, it already happened to the Indians. It's like you're retarded. You don't know history. They're gonna happen to the Somalis as well. This is
Okay.
the only
Uganda.
thing I said,
That's the point.
Okay.
the only thing I said is, why are you surprised that Somalis have an assholish culture that do it to everyone? Like Johnny Somali, shout out to you, who got imprisoned in Japan and now in prison in Israel. Like, just do what they do. Imprison them, beat them, shit on them, like why?
Exactly. Leave. Kaiser is just upset about Somalis. Somalis don't want to. Good. Let them be. Stop
Kaiser brought
begging
up a
them,
story.
Kaiser.
Kaiser brought up a story that UK Somalis went back to Kenya to their relatives, and a local Somali police chief had to kill many of them to stop the
Yes, I know
crimes that
that
was going
guy.
over.
I know
Yeah.
that guy. He's
So
talking about.
when I tell
Exactly.
you that Somalis have an assholish culture, it's nothing special about Uganda. They do it to their own too. That's why they went
No,
to
but the fact is that if Somalians do not like Bantus, they should stay in their own country. We Bantus
some,
are tired of welcoming
yeah, but
people that do not like us. You know,
the problem is Somalis are such assholes that they cannot stay in their own country because another asshole Somali will shoot him in the head because he
Exactly.
has a different name. Because of clans. Do you not get it? The reason why Somalis are not in Somalia is because of Somalis. It's just their nature.
Is that okay?
Yep.
Okay, you know that. So why you complain when they do that?
I'm not complaining.
Hey,
It's
That
not
was
about
my
complaining,
answer.
Kifaru.
that lady is complaining, guys.
Yeah,
What are you
hang
talking
on,
about?
Kifaru, you
I'm,
don't really
I'm,
seem
I'm
to understand. And also, this
I'm
retard.
talking
Hang
about
on,
that
Kifaru.
lady. I'm not talking
Yeah,
about
that's fine,
whatever you're
Kifaru.
saying.
Let me say my point, okay? This retard MKT is saying, because your argument is weak. Somali didn't do anything illegal. It's not about doing anything illegal. You need to understand, right? Why do you think Hitler did what he did, right? I'm not gonna talk about that shit anymore, right? You cannot usurp authority over other people and treat them like shit.
Okay.
That's what
I
happened
think
to the
I
Ugandan
think
Indians.
okay.
These
Look, this
people
is
are
the
not
thing.
stupid. We're
Okay.
not having the same
Okay.
discussion or
Let's
argument.
Kaizo, let's
Don't
take